Hi guys. Well, did you all survive Christmas Day? I did, and I'm still having a glass of wine. Cheers to you all. It's a good wine. And today is a happy Boxing Day. Yep. I should have had a video out a few days ago, but you know what? I really wanted to shoot this one after Christmas on Boxing Day. So you say, what is Boxing Day? Now, I know one of my neighbors many, many years ago down south said, what on earth is Boxing Day? Why do you Canadians celebrate Boxing Day? And I almost had her fooled and tricked her into thinking that was the day that we came to have a boxing match about all the presents that we got that we didn't like. But anyway, actually, Boxing Day is originated in England, in the US. In the UK, and I think it was around 1830. And what it was all the affluent, the wealthy would, I guess, clean out their closets. They would put them in boxes, and food, and I believe, if my understanding is correctly, even some money, and they would give that to their servants or their employees to give them something extra to help them out throughout the year. And that's why it's called Boxing Day, because they would be presented in boxes. So we took that part of that tradition over, or at least we have Boxing Day. And I used to really love Boxing Day because it kind of gave us 2 days of Christmas. But, you know, times change, and now it seems to be like the Boxing Day sales. You got to go to all the Boxing Day sales. There's lineups everywhere. It's almost, we've adopted some of the Black Friday while we've got the big Boxing Day sales, which is too bad because I think a lot of us really work hard to put a wonderful Christmas together for our families, and it's over like in 24 hours, and you've literally worked your butt off. I mean, your heart's in it, I know, but and it's over in no time. So, I think the store should close on Boxing Day. Sorry, my hair is bothering me. But anyhow, the video that I did just before Christmas, I'm actually going to put the link up above, here or there. Anyway, and you'll kind of get the gist of what I was talking about. And I was talking about my memory table and Christmas memories and so forth. And believe me, and I really truly think the older we get, the more important family and memories are at Christmas. And I was going to go down because all of our stuff is in our storage locker. And you know what, you guys, I just didn't feel like going through every box, but I did, if you remember, put some of the stuff on the memory table. So definitely check out the video that I made just before Christmas. But I did go through one box and I found this, Christmas memories. And I went, oh my gosh, our family's Christmas journal. And I had bought this in 1997, and I bought it for my 3 kids to give to their nanny. And oh my God, I was so thrilled, and I'd forgotten about it. Everything happens for a reason, right? Oh, my kids don't like that. Silver lining in every cloud. So the one box I opened had this in it. And I had written in it the last 3 years and totally forgotten about it. So I'm glad I found it because I'll be putting this year's Christmas in there, journaling it for my family and my kids. But what I really enjoyed a couple of hours ago, before I thought I better get shooting this video, I read it, and I read everything my mother-in-law had written in it. So much stuff that I had forgotten. And it almost brought me to tears. I went, oh, I forgot about that. The night our grandson slept between us because we ran out of room where everybody was going to sleep. Or last year's Christmas, where it was the first night we didn't all stay in the same place because we had to go home because our puppy was not well, and we lost him a couple of months after that. And so, there are sometimes the finer details and the things that really made it special are easy to forget sometimes. So I would highly recommend, as part of your memory for your family down the road, is make a journal. And keep some of that special stuff. New members of the family. I was looking here and I thought, oh, yeah, that's the year we had 2 new grandbabies. Well, one being our new grandbaby. One was my sister-in-law's new grandbaby. But we had 2 new babies that Christmas with us. or a new daughter-in-law or a new son-in-law. And it's really cool to remember those things. I mean, I don't remember, but at Christmas makes it kind of special. So you guys, I recommend, I'm not telling you what to do, but as we age and mature, we some of these things do slip our minds, and I would highly recommend, even if you're young, get one of these. This is so awesome to sit and read back and remember some of the things you do. So I'm definitely going to be doing that, and it's a great memory. Now, the other thing that I've done this Christmas that I wanted to share with you, and I didn't have them out on the table because I don't normally put them out on the table because it's not part of my memory table of people that have passed, is I collect silver bells. And I started doing it probably about 23 years ago. And so I have about 23, actually my son-in-law was counting the other night. I think it was 23, maybe a little bit more. But I have 3 extra ones, which is the birth of my children. They were born back in the 70s. And then I have my grandchildren, and then every Christmas my husband gets me a bell. Now, they're not like that easy to get. I can't believe it. I mean, he's got one store where he goes. The only thing is now they're all the same. And we used to get them, if you guys remember Avon. Well, I'm dating myself. Avon used to have one in their book every year that you could buy. And my perfume is red. Not Red Door, but red, and they used to give out a bell. Some of the other perfume makes used to give out a Christmas bell at Christmas, and that's how I would collect them, and my husband would go and get them engraved. Anyway, they stopped doing that, so now we've got to look for it. I think maybe once I get organized, I'll start selling them on my YouTube channel, because I think it's a must-have. I will put a little clip at the end and show you my silver bells. I have them hanging in the window, and I think I'm going to start buying them for my granddaughters so they have a collection, because I know back in my day we collected dishes. I have no room. We did the little villages, little Christmas villages. Well, they're beautiful and they're gorgeous, but living in a condo, I live in 1,200 square feet, I don't have room for that stuff. So if I want to do it, it's got to be not take up too much space, but still be able to be part of what we're doing and where we're living. So something to think about. You may be interested in doing it. I will be back before New Year's with my New Year's resolution or wishes. I'm not very good at resolutions, but there's one actually I've been thinking about. I want you guys to give some thought. Is that I think I'm going to open a gym on January the 2nd. And it's for all those people who have made resolutions about, getting fit and getting into shape. Everybody does that, right? Well, most people do. All good intent. We're going to, and God knows I could really use being in the gym. So I'm going to do that. But I've already collected a couple of memberships for the year, with the promise that after February the 15th, I'm turning it into, it's going to be called the gym, but it's going to be, it's going to be a bar where you can come and have drinks and have, have something to eat. Because I figure, usually those resolutions only last about 6 weeks, and then everybody's fed up. So, anybody who's an entrepreneur, I really think you should open up a bar and call it the gym. Okay, that'd be absolutely perfect. Honey, where are you going? The gym. Like, that's going to work, okay? But make it a gym for about, like I say, 6 weeks, all good intention. You'll have a captive audience because every gym will be full with people exercising, getting rid of all that extra, little roles that we have. And then by February 15th, where everybody's fed up and they just forget about it, you got a captive audience to all stay and have drinks in your bar. Anyway, guys, it's just a thought. I'm playing around with it. It's the holiday season. I can't be too serious about anything. So you guys, see you in about 4 or 5 days, okay? And enjoy what's left of Boxing Day. Take care. Bye.